The normal American is the normal American has a car payment in the 600s. The normal American is getting a new car every few years. The normal American is drowning in credit card debt. The normal American can't afford a $1,000 emergency. Normal.
Don't forget, I'm also just a girl.
Well, you know what, man? I'll do you one better. How about we go title for title? I have my title. I have the title to my car. I own my car, right? You miss one payment, you get that shit repoed. Now, on this channel, we normally talk about mortgages, rent, and overall the cost of living. But this car video pissed me off so badly, like specifically the comments. I just have to go ahead and just jump into it.
Let's be financially
This is a normal car.
I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning.
Now, everybody knows that Toyotas and Hondas are probably the most reliable cars. Maybe Hyundais, maybe, I don't know. But this is a complete normal car, and I think everybody watching this video can agree with me when I say that. I mean, I drive a Honda Civic, so that's technically like the equivalent of this. It gets you from point A to point B, and that's really all that matters. And the gas is really cheap, and on top of that, I don't even have to fill it up that often. I drive very far, and let's say, for example, I was to drive a truck instead. I think my gas prices, like per month, I think I would be spending about like maybe $400 more a month. And don't get me wrong, these cars will still go up to like $30,000, maybe more, maybe less, you know, if you get it like pre-owned, but still. And in comparison, you have people who drop $100,000 on cars and will spend like thousands of dollars in car payments a month. Okay, so I couldn't find the original comment, but luckily the dude actually ended up responding to the video. So we can see that the original comment says, "Please stop, a regular traffic car. It doesn't look good. It's not fast. It's not nice. Just stop. You came here to get roasted." And to be honest, to be 100% quite frankly, I 100% agree with this first comment. People like this don't actually like cars. They think just because it isn't a supercar, it's trash and regular traffic. They're in it for the hype. And looking at his profile picture, it seems he eats the type too. I mean, don't get me wrong, the comment is a pretty good laugh, right? But like, come on. This is probably a dude who's struggling to pay rent, yet has a Dodge Challenger parked outside of his apartment. Having a $1,000 car payment because I wanted a brand new 2024 black Lexus with red interior and CarPlay. Yeah, no, see, this is what most people fall for, you know? In the last video, we talked about luxury apartments, and this is kind of like in the same vein as them adding a bunch of fake amenities that are luxurious. Because it's like, I get it, the new cars, they're pretty, even though in my opinion, some of the older cars are a lot more prettier, right? But they have nice features, they have really good interiors and all that kind of stuff. But all of that is just marketing. And the second you drive that car out of the lot, it's already depreciating in value. On top of that, owning an expensive car will only mean that your insurance will go through the roof. And on top of that, if you live in a state like Texas, where car companies are not allowed to sell directly to the people and you have to go through car dealerships, this is 100% like, you know, they probably marked up her price and everything. Especially if she ended up getting a bunch of like features that are like add-ons.
Yes, sir. Mr. Tyke just sold his soul for the Ford F-150. How much did you put down?
$0 down, man.
How much are you paying a month?
$399
For how long?
for life.
For life.
For life.
You see that? For the Ford F-150. It's worth it for life.
Bro got him held down and everything. It's funny because like, this video is made for exaggeration, right? But if you really look at some of these car payments, they really are like basically just like this. When the average car loan length is about like 6 years, and you know, I've even heard stories of people going for like 8, 12 years, right? If you're paying really ridiculous numbers like 600, 800, 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, right? Then those numbers really quickly start to add up. And then you think these people who actually work at these car dealerships who actually know what they're doing. But surprisingly enough, they actually spend a lot of money on car payments themselves.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
$2,600 a month, and I drive
26.
my High Country Silverado when I'm not driving my M4.
What's your car payment and
Of
what
course,
do
it'd be
you
a
drive?
truck.
My car payment is $835 and I drive a 2023 Corvette.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
$400 and I drive a 2015 GenZ.
That's a lot better.
What's your
That's a
car
lot
payment and what do
better.
you drive?
I drive a Trailblazer Active and I pay $408 a month.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
I have a 2024 Silverado and my payments are $699 a month.
What's your
Those
car
trucks,
payment and what do
man.
you drive? My car payment is $0 a month and I drive a hand-me-down 06 Mercury. What's
She
your
knows
car
what's
payment
up.
and what do you drive?
Straight cash, homie. I drive a 2024 Duramax.
The only person in this video that did it right was that one girl who already had her car paid off. Think about how much more you can do if you had an extra $400 a month on the low end, an extra $1,000 on the high end. If you're struggling to pay anything off, if you have debt, if you need more groceries, literally anything, right? Getting rid of your car payment just helps. But the problem is, people think it's a problem if they want to drive these hand-me-downs, these really old cars, these below 2010 cars. But even then, these 2016 cars are starting to get a lot cheaper. If you look around, you can get 2016 Honda Civics for like 12, 1400,000. And on top of that, if you really want a CarPlay, right? Sure, this isn't like the best thing, but there's a ton of like AliExpress, Temu kind of like car player things, right? And they do the job because like even if you make enough to be able to afford this, right? Imagine if you just weren't, you know? Imagine how much better you'd be. Okay, let's talk about, like mortgages, right? Imagine if you got rid of your car payment, right? And now all of a sudden you can afford a much better, nicer house in a much better area. Or rent. Let's say your landlord decides to increase the price, right? Well, it's okay because you got extra money now. Here's one thing that I'm telling you to notice. This whole like, I'm just a girl kind of thing, like them wanting really cute things. Okay, that also applies to cars, and they're spending a lot more money than they really should.
Don't forget, I'm also just a girl.
Was actually the worst part about this video is actually the comments saying that, oh, 540 is really cheap. Oh, wow, you got lucky. Me with my $600 payment. And I thought mine was bad. I have a 2025 Honda HR-V with a 437 payment. I love everybody complaining about normal payments. Try 1,000. 540 is actually so good right now. How do you do that, girl? No, that's not acceptable. 540 is not acceptable. And how did we get to a point where 540 is like considered, phew, wow, I'm good? Because tell me, when was the last time you saw like a relatively affordable new car? I believe like maybe like the cheapest one that came out was $20,000. I'm trying to see if I can find that car. Beyond that, most of the time they start around like 30,000. Which, by the way, I'm repeating myself, right? But I need to drill this in your guys' head. It will literally depreciate the second you buy it, in the second before you even drive out of the lot.
Hey, welcome. My name is Ramaya. I'll be taking care of you guys today. Can I get y'all started with anything besides water? Cranberry juice? Hey, I know that cookie good.
I could do an entire video on tipping culture, and honestly, I feel so bad for waitresses, which, by the way, sometimes they make really good money, so, don't feel too bad for them, but, maybe at your local restaurant or something like that. But yeah, no, this is a real-world example of people struggling to make ends meet. But if you watched up to this point of the video already, let me know down below how much you're actually spending on your car payment. I pre-watched the first clip of this one, but it's just so funny.
Dinah, what's your car payment and what car do you have?
My car payment is $700 and I drive a CLA.
Okay, now if you know anything about Mercedes, right? A CLA is basically their base model, and to pay $780, that's what she said, right? $780? Sorry, she said 700, right? But like realistically speaking, the most that she should be paying is about like maybe 300, 350. Okay, let's be a little more like exaggerated, 400, but that's like at the most, right? And she works directly for Mercedes. If she's getting scammed this badly, imagine how you as the consumer walking in not knowing anything is getting treated. But no, seriously though, you should not be paying $700 for a CLA.
Okay. All right, Chris, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
0, and I drive a Samurai Spider.
That's perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect.
What's your car payment, Walter?
371.
Whoa, and what do you drive?
Toyota Tacoma.
Nice.
That's
Danny,
not bad.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
Tacoma?
I drive a Mercedes-Benz SL, and I pay $1,200 a month for it.
Oh shit. Okay. Tammy, what's your car
Hey,
payment
man.
and what do you drive?
I don't drive. I'm a passenger princess.
She's a passenger princess. Evan, what's your car
Pays
payment
money,
and what do you drive?
EQE, $400.
Ooh, for the low. Hey Kevin,
That
what's
was
your
real
car
though.
payment and what do you drive?
That was real though.
I have EQE 350 and my car payment is around $600.
Okay. Hey Christian, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
$300. A Nissan Versa.
Okay.
Gotta love the Nissan.
Hey Andy, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
I have a few cars and I don't pay the payment.
Paid them off.
Yeah.
Paid him off? Wait. He said I have a few cars? Is that what he said? Wait, hold on. I gotta go back. Yeah, he said I have a few cars. Okay, this man is rolling in it then. All right.
Hey Diego, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
I drive a Honda Accord. It's like $450 a month.
$450 for a Honda Accord? I mean, okay. Well, if it was a Honda Civic, then I'd be tweaking more about it, right? A Honda Accord, all right. But even I think that's a little bit too much, all right? Like. Now, see, the funny thing about this is, right, I actually do know a couple people who drive, like, pre-owned cars, and they actually don't have ACs, right? But you know what, man? I'll do you one better. How about we go title for title? I have my title. I have the title to my car. I own my car, right? You miss one payment, you get that shit repoed. Now, obviously, this is for rage bait, right? This is for engagement. This is for clicks and all that kind of stuff, right? But, like, there's seriously people who will go around and like genuinely to think like this. And that fact is just beyond me, right? Because people have like their priorities so twisted, you know what I mean? Which is why me personally, I'm a really big advocate for more like financial education, specifically within like the school system. Because I can 100% assure you this, right? This man has no idea about anything about percentages. I mean, I can guarantee you, man, if I asked him what's 7% of 100, that would be a problem for him. Because bro probably just bought the car, right? And all of a sudden he thinks it's the hottest shit. But really, my car does the same thing as you, right? Honda Civic, my 0 to 60 is shit. But like, I still get to the same spots as you. And if you're thinking, Gerardo, that's not realistic at all, right? No way people are actually spending this much money on cars. But look at this video right here.
Alright, so I know that $539 a month car payment you're paying sounds crazy. Until you see this. The average car payment in America for a new car is $737 a month. And the average used car payment is $520 a month. I say that to say, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Now, okay, right? Now, you can say easily that, oh, okay, this is the average, right? So, obviously, you have a lot of, like, the higher majorities bringing that number up a lot, right? But most people in America cannot afford these higher payments, right? So, obviously, this is being forced onto the people. This is actually what we are spending. That video where I was complaining about 540 being way too much and people letting that be the standard? No. Well, now you see that $700 is the average.
Don't be no dumbass. Do not put no down payment on a car. I made the same mistake, put $20K down for a car, and it just aggravated me when I figured out that I could have went right here to my credit union. They would have gave me the whole capital for the car. I could have put that same $20K into the car, and I wouldn't have been upside down. Don't make that mistake, bro. They're trying to get you all that. You got to do it, man. Listen, juice your credit up. Go on TikTok University, YouTube University. Come to somebody like me. Go to link in the bio. Go to anybody else and juice your credit up past 715 strong. Don't check Credit Karma or Experian. You got to check them real credit profile checkers. And the same when the car dealership check. From there, you go put $200 to $300 in a credit union. Really $300 to $500 in a credit union. Once you do that, let it sit for 2 to 3 months. If you can wait that long, will not get a car. After you do that, they're gonna, oh, you want to buy a car? Go there, get the car. You know what I'm saying? Apply for the credit card first. Boom. They're gonna
This
give
is
you
really
like
good information.
20 to 25K, 30K, 50K. If you put the right information, come to me for that also. And then, you know what I'm saying? Get the car loan. Go through them. Go to the dealership with the check. Hey, cuz, that's what I'm finna do, homie. Like, don't tell them that. Go to TikTok University again, how to do a car sale and all that. Boom. You ain't got to put no money down. Don't ever do that. Don't ever put no money down on a car. I don't care. If it's underneath 100K, no. Anything over 100K, you're going to have to put something down because, listen, especially the first time. But after that, no. It's over with.
Now, honestly, I don't think I could have described it any better than he did. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go ahead and drop his TikTok down below. Y'all go share him love, man. Because honestly, man, he kind of took my job for me. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please leave a like and please subscribe, for I am a small channel and I am trying to get to monetization. But beyond that, I'm going to make sure that I upload on Sunday maybe. But until then, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.